Hi, this is Siva Girmala. This is the fifth video in the series of building a data warehouse project based on US County business patterns. In the last video, we loaded the data warehouse using SSIS packages, and we have seen that in the last video. Now, in this video, we're going to build a cube based on the data warehouse. To refresh our minds regarding the database content, data warehouse content, here we have in the data warehouse we have 3 dimension tables and 1 fact county table, and we already loaded this information, and I already built the cube based on this data warehouse, and here is the details in the Visual Studio. In the next few minutes, we are going to walk through this entire cube building process, starting with creating a data source, and then creating a data source view, and creating the measures and dimensions, and we'll build the hierarchies for dimensions, and we will format some of the measures like total establishments, annual payroll, etc. And we will process the cube, and we will browse the cube, and we will see how the cube looks like in Excel. These are the steps I'm going to follow now, and let's start with the data source. I created this data source based on the data warehouse we have seen a few minutes ago, and this is the connection string, and it is connected to the data warehouse database, and this is the data source view. Here we have the fact and dimension tables, and all the dimension tables are having primary keys as primary keys. Here, as per the convention, we are calling them as surrogate keys, and we have the business keys also included in the dimension tables, and the fact table is having the foreign keys back to the dimension tables. This we talked about in our earlier video, and the next step is the cube building process. And here I already built the cube, and we are looking at the measures in the measure group, fact county business pattern. We have maybe 12 columns, 12 measures, something like that, and we have 3 dimensions. And here is a list of measures we can see in this cube, and here is the dimensions. And let me open this county dimension, and here we built a hierarchy based on state and county name, and here is the attribute relationship between the county name and state name. And the NAICS, we built a hierarchy based on NAICS and the NAICS description, and the attribute relationship is like this. And let's browse these values. Let's browse this dimension, and here is the various values for this dimension. And here, if we remember, I pointed out the same description will be for various NAICS codes, 6-digit NAICS code. This is what we talked about in our earlier videos. 1131 timber tract operations, 11311 timber tract operations, 113110 timber tract operations. This is for the rolling up the data at the various levels for the based on NAICS code. And county, let's browse this, and here we have various states and counties within those states. for Florida, various counties, and the list of counties are here. And Demure, we have the data from 2011 to 1998. That's what we are seeing here. And the fact table is having the all the measures we need. And if we look at the Nike's dimension, and okay, let's reconnect to the server. Okay, here we are looking at, we expanded all the Nike's information here, and we have seen this dim county. Let me reconnect, and here is the dimension for the county information and the year. And let's go to the cube and browse this data. And the way we browse the data for the cube is we drag the columns annual payroll, or suppose quarterly payroll, the number of establishments, those are on columns, and we want to see the years against those columns on the rows. So this is how the data looks like at this point of time, and we can explore further using Excel. And in SQL 2012 they are not allowing us to do the pivoting here. To pivot those tables, to see this information as a pivot tables, we need to go to Excel. So we'll go to the Excel and see, and we will pivot this information and see how it looks like. Let's have a look at the formatting of one of the columns. We need to right click, and where we have to go to the cube structure, and then pick up this total establishment column, and then properties, and I added a formatting string here. And I did that for annual payroll. Annual payroll is a currency, so we have this dollar symbol at the beginning, and the Q1 payroll is also a currency, so we added this dollar symbol here, and we formatted these measures as added the thousand separator. So that's one point I would like to mention here. And if you go to the browser, we can see the formatting here, but if you go to open this is an Excel, and then enable this security notice, and let's pick up some of the columns. Annual payroll, you see this, that dollar symbol as well as the thousand separator, and here, and total establishments, see the thousand separator, and the total mid-March employees. I have not formatted this one. That's a questionable thing. It is showing as a negative. We'll check that why it is coming as a negative. And Q1 payroll, and let's pick up the years also, years on rows, and the annual payroll, total establishments, etc. are on the columns. And let us take out the now okay, grand total is coming as a negative. We need to check this, because if you look at this for this year, this is like 1998, it's a positive number, and this is a positive number, and this is a positive number, and why we are getting this negative value, we need to find out. We will find out. And let's add the Nike's county also. That's X county, and we are displaying the data or various states along with the counties. And we can sort this also. We can add a filter, and if you want to see only the information for 99 and 2000, if you want to compare the data between 99 and 2011, something like that, this is how the data for these 2 years. And if you move this to row levels, it will show us, okay, 99 and 2011 for I think this is Alaska, okay, various counties plus the information between 1999 and 2011. And one more thing I would like to show you here, we can play around, especially this is a business tool, so business people can drag and drop the columns they want to see, and they can play around with using Excel, and they can analyze the data far better than in any other tool. Plus we can insert some graphs here, column charts or line charts, and because this is too much of information here, so we will reduce the size. We'll reduce the size, select all, only take that. Okay, see this? So we are looking at the data between 1999 and 2011, and only for Alaska. Is it Alaska? Yeah, Alaska. Okay, and so this is the way to browse a cube, and we can change this chart to any other chart we want. We can change this to a line chart. We can see the line chart, and if you want to have a pie chart, let's try that. Okay, here is the pie chart for 2011, between 1999 and 2011. So we can see the numbers. If you keep the mouse over, we can see the dollar amounts also. So and one more thing, this is the dollar amounts are in thousands, 64810,565,000. That's how we have to read this, because the numbers are in thousands. I forgot to add the thousands to the name of the column, but please keep this in mind in reading the values here. And I think that's all we can see here, and this is a great tool for analysis, and we can analyze various business points. We can compare between years and see the dollar amounts across the board, or if you want to see across all the years, yes, we can do that, and just we need to take out the filter, then we are good. And let me come out of this Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to close this one, don't save, and then let's go back to our cube. And it seems this video length is already about maybe 12-13 minutes, so I want to come back in the next video to show about the partitionings and the aggregations and KPIs. We will look into those factors in the next video. Thanks for watching.